buddy of mine, the one who was questioning my loyalty to the Patriots because I had the audacity to say that their defense stinks. Actually, he called me after the Jaguars game and said, I think I agree with you now. And then he also he left a message. He asked me if I saw the NRA press conference, or as he said, the NR. Dude, you see the fucking NRA? Yeah, so he said, dude, you got to check out this NRA thing. And he goes, it's like, and he said to me, he goes, and you know me, dude, I'm in the middle. And I know a million people who say I'm in the middle and they're not in the middle. I've said I'm in the middle. I'm not in the middle. I lean to the left with a nice fucking uppercut or right. That's where I am. I am to the left when it comes to the working man, when it comes to the twinkle toes, when it comes to, people wanting to come to the country, I'm to the left. When it comes to other shit, like taking responsibility for your fucking actions, I'm on the right. No, it isn't okay. You're a douche. Go fuck yourself. Go make it right, or go sit in that cell and pay your dues. You don't get a do-over. It all depends, but I'm mainly on the right. I'm one of the angriest liberals you'll ever fucking meet. I guess I'm supposed to be doing yoga or something. I missed something out on the pamphlet or what. I don't know what the fuck it is. But this guy, I got a bunch of people that, like, Verzi's another guy. He's another one of those guys, the classic guy who says he's in the middle. You're like, dude, you're not. You lean this way. You totally, every fucking issue I bring up, you lean this way. And then they always say the same thing. Dude, I'm a registered independent. It's the dumbest thing ever. Give a fuck what you're registered. That's a classic thing. You register independent and then argue all one side. And then when people just accuse you, yeah, you're fucking liberal. You're a conservative. And they go, I'm a registered independent. Well, you didn't have to pass a test. You just defined yourself as an independent. The same way Madison Square Garden just gives itself the nickname, the world's most famous arena. And then everybody just, it's the world's most, there it is. There's the world's most famous arena. A cookie cutter fucking stadium. A stadium, an arena that was made during the worst, most uncreative time of arenas. The world's most famous arena. If you can tell me how that thing looks more different than any other stadium during that fucking time, then goddamn it, I'll make you an apple pie. What do you think about that? So anyways, he goes, so all you people out there who think just because you're a registered independent and then therefore you can just argue the same side of every fucking argument and still, and then that's your parachute. I'm a registered independent. Yeah, but my best friend's black. It's like one of those deals. It's your little get out of jail fucking bullshit thing, all right? I'm here to tell you, you're not fooling anybody. All right? You're full of shit. But this guy, I've known him for 20 years, and I really don't know how he feels about anything. Keeps the shit real close to the vest, and he always surprises me. Every time I think he's going this way, he'll go that way. I mean, I don't know. He might be a contrarian. I have no fucking idea. He might just be arguing the opposite side just to fucking drive me nuts. But anyways, he says, check out this NRA thing. He goes, I don't really feel one way or the other about it. But these guys, they come off like it's a fucking cartoon, like their solution to the gun situation is more guns. That's what he tells me. So I sit down and I'm like, I got to fucking watch this shit. Get some material out of this, right? And I put it on and I watched it, and I got to admit, I thought the guy made a lot of good points. I don't know if I'm going to get hate mail over this. I don't have a problem if they ban, semi-automatic fucking assault weapons. I don't know what you need one of those for. If you're using it to hunt, you're fucking cheating. Like, how bad a shot are you that you got to bang, 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 got it. I got it. Sorry, I got it. You know? So I don't have a problem with that. But, like, I don't like the whole demonizing of people who own guns, that you're just automatically evil. It's stupid. That would be like demonizing me. I use a computer, so therefore, I advocate sexual predators or people who steal your identity. You know what I mean? I kind of think if you're in the NRA, you got your gun legally, and I think I would, with no stats whatsoever, completely over my head, no research, no nothing, I'm willing to bet. All right? A meringue pie. It's all going to be pies this week. That I would say 99% of the people who register a gun legally, first of all, probably never do anything, most of them probably never do anything more than go down to the fucking gun range and shoot it. Then you got another percentage that actually go out and they go shoot a pheasant or a quail or an elk or some bullshit like that, right? But the amount that actually go out and commit a fucking crime or shoot somebody or something, I wouldn't, The problem, you know what the fucking problem is we don't have a way of weeding out sociopaths, psychos, maniacs. There's no way to find them. That's what you need to do. If you could do that, if you could somehow fucking do that, you wouldn't even need metal detectors at the airport. You wouldn't need anything. There could be a gun in every fucking house. No one's ever going to go out and deliberately do something. Somebody could, obviously have an accident. But shit, you have accidents in cars. People put pools in their backyards. People fucking break their necks. Shit happens. People fall off ladders. Shit fucking happens. There's got to be a way. If I was running shit, I would... when you're like on a fucking tangent and you realize halfway through how dumb you sound? That was just the moment right there. It was like, if I was running shit, yet you listen. Because you're laughing at me, aren't you? Well, go fuck yourselves. I don't care. I'm feeling good. I made a pie today. And what have you done? If I was running shit, I would go to the people who came up with that black light that helps you find jizz on a quilt, and be like, make one of those lights for psychos, and then I would replace all the lights in the street lights, with that light, which would create jobs, and then with the surplus of that money, we'd have health care. Just stay with me on this one. And it would be like this maniac light. And if you're a good shit, you have a soul, and you have a fucking heart, and you're not a cunt, it would be this one particular color. See, nobody would know about this shit. It'd be all top secret. It'd just be, I'd know about it, the guys who invented it, and all the million people who had to unscrew the old light bulbs and put... No, you don't have to tell them. Just tell them it's some new energy-efficient thing. And you just weed out all the psychos. And I know what all the liberals are going to say. And then what do you do with them? Do you kill them? If you kill them, then you're just as bad as they are. All right. Well, then I'll go classic right wing. We take them, we stick them on a fucking island. Let them all kill each other. Now, that would be a dumb thing. Now, that would be stupid. That would be a dumb fucking liberal way of doing things. Well, we can't kill these people. We can't illegally detain them because they haven't done anything yet. Okay? That. And then you stick them on an island, and then you create this can you dig it fucking island. God help us when those cunts get organized and all come back ashore. All right? There's not enough Will Smiths, Tom Cruises, and fucking... I don't know. What? Another, give me another action hero. Chuck Norris is out there to stop that level of evil. That's the thing. You got to... like those fucking people holding up signs saying that the NRA is killing children. It's just... First of all, they weaken that side of the argument because they're coming off like complete psychopaths. I don't know. I found the press really annoying, too. Like, they had already made up their minds. Like, they were all over taking pictures of the people holding up the protesting things. And one of the press guys, I'm assuming it's a press guy, I don't know who it was, but he's in the room, But assuming it's got to be somebody from the press, yells at the NRA guy, and he goes, what do you think about the protesters? And the NRA guy doesn't say anything, just continues with his speech, and then the same guy in the crowd goes, he goes, oh, stick with the script. It's like, dude, are you still a reporter at that point? Because you don't sound like one. Your job's to go down there and report what happened. I'm fine with what do you think about the protesters. Even then, that was borderline. Because the guy was still in the middle of his statement. But that's okay, because it did happen. But when the guy chooses no comment, that's what you report. No comment. He goes on to heckle, oh, stick with the script. I don't know. They're fucking idiots, man. They're just... There is no fucking solution. Until you can come up with something. As much as I was making a joke about having a psycho streetlight that identifies maniacs, until you do that, I don't give a fuck. You know? There's still going to be problems, isn't there? Jesus Christ, look what those fucking maniacs do in the Middle East. They don't even use guns. They go down to the Home Depot, they get a fucking thing of fertilizer, right? Whatever the fuck they do, and they walk into a food court and blow themselves up. Then what are they going to do? Close down the hardware stores? All right, I'm in over my head. So this is Christmas. All right, this is cruising along, 43 minutes in.